Welcome back to Watching Games. I am Steven. He is Wyatt. We're actually watching Wyatt play Magic on the screen against Jake. Wyatt is playing... You're playing Jund?
Jund.
It's like classic Bloodbraid Jund.
If you were to build any stock list of Jund, that's just this list.
Yeah? Any of them?
Yeah.
It is exactly every list?
It is exactly every stock list of Jund.
And Jake is playing every stock list of Infect. We don't have deck lists, so please ask. And we'll disappoint you with them. So Jake has, I think... There's an old question in Infect, and it's, do you start with an Infector or do you start with a Hierarch?
It's Hierarch.
It's
Unless
always
you know the
Hierarch.
matchup. If you know the matchup, it's different.
What's the matchup where you don't?
Any matchup where they don't have removal.
Okay, yeah.
Or if you know that the removal is bolts and you have 2 mutagenic growths. Then you can get them.
It's entirely too cute, I think.
We also get to see bright, shiny lands coming out.
Yeah, Wyatt plays nothing but foils. So just the lands that only matter really are Jake's, his Ink Moth.
Luckily we can see his lands. He's going to attack me for 1, and I'm just going to say, yep, take it. 'Cause that's how you... then here comes the spells.
Oh, he has spells.
And then Groundswell, and then...
Bolt. So the Bolt is in...
And then
oh my gosh.
And then push.
And so you sandbag the Fatal Push there, because it kills it no matter what. Yeah, alright, that's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. Okay. So Jake has...
Thoughtseize into only an Ink Moth.
But I mean, he does have an Ink Moth. I think that's probably his best draw there. Like the best card he can have, yeah.
You've got 2 Noble Hierarchs, and I'm going to take 2 here.
Gets in for 2. Yeah. Jake's going hard mode for a while. Yeah.
My favorite win is when Infect gets to win through Noble Beats.
Honestly, in Modern, it's not that hard to do sometimes. Just because you trade.
Yeah. Normally if you're playing against Infect, you're more willing to shock. So your life total starts at 12 instead of 18.
Yep.
So I do a Bolt.
I have to touch this to make sure we're talking into the right.
Yeah, we are, right?
I'm not sure. We could be using the wrong microphone. If the audio on this is terrible, you have a formal apology from us. We didn't. We plugged the microphone in, but I didn't select it, so...
All right, we'll find out soon enough.
We've been doing this for a year. We can't make these mistakes anymore.
I think it's over a year.
Yeah, God, it's been a while.
I don't know. Voiceovers aren't as often. And then I let him attack me, and then end step I tried to kill it, so that he couldn't pump it in response. It's the way you kill infect creatures.
I
you
know.
Don't during combat. You do it at end step, and killing infect creatures is the worst thing in the world. I just had 2 bolts. So
your hand...
I think my opening hand was bolt, push, 3 lands or something.
So this game you played 3 bolts, a fatal push, 2 Thoughtseizes.
Yeah.
Poor Jake. If you could cheat and make your hand, I'm pretty sure you make it something close to that.
If I know I'm playing infect,
yeah.
And then here's a Inquisition. He's just gonna pump one of his boys.
Yeah. That's expert. Yeah, and that's +4/+4.
And then I just continue to take 2 for a while.
He's not super far from killing you, honestly.
Yeah, he has a Might Corrosive in hand.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So he could put you down to 2 there.
He would have put me down to 4 because he was +4/+4. He
Okay.
played at sorcery speed. He just using power with 1 card in hand or something.
So you discarded a Bloodbraid?
Bloodbraid out because I didn't have the 4th land.
Yeah.
And I made 2 1/1s.
Those are Pokemon tokens. That's the meta in our store. You use Pokemon cards for tokens.
None of them are mine either.
No,
they're all
those,
Steven's.
those
I
are
just
100%
steal
mine.
Steven's Pokemon tokens.
All right, one of those guys down. So, yeah, I mean, you just got really lucky in drawing half of your deck. It just beats up on him.
And then there's a Flusterstorm, but Flusterstorm can't counter Bloodbraid Elf. And then I think I cascade into another thing that Flusterstorm can't counter.
What absolute luck.
It just gets so I just start pinging these down.
Wrenn 6, I think, keeps a lot of decks in check. Yeah, it's hard to play too many. God, I hate playing against as humans. If they're on the play and they turn to it into your noble, your champion, you have a naked champion of the parish, oh my fucking God. Okay, fine.
And he attacks with a scale up, and then just I think a noble dies each turn for the rest of the game, and then I just keep attacking.
Yep. It's always this is it. Jund always wins in the most boring ways. You slowly take over the game and then you attack them for 5. Game ends.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I think I'm attacking for 3 a turn.
You are, yeah.
And he's Listener Elf.
Okay, all right.
I'll push it. He'll fluster then I'll just pay it.
I mean, he had the Flusterstorm. He wanted to use it. I get it, dude. All right. So what are you getting back here? Is it just a fetch land?
Yeah, I think I just got back a fetch land.
It's just the best thing you have. You don't have a peat land. I played your deck on Wednesday Night Modern, and Wrenn 6 is so good.
Yeah, then I think I just pay 5 to make 2 more 1/1s here. And
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Poor Jake. Yeah, okay.
Attack for 5. We're still going.
Yeah, he's still playing. All right, that's enough for Jake. He's seen it all.
I think that was the best hand you could have roughly against Jund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or against Infect?
Infect, yeah.
Do you guys play 3 games? Just like that, we're ready for game 2. For us, there's a temporal gap, so it feels like we should give them okay and we're back. But for them, it's just a cut.
Yeah, it's just like 2 seconds.
It's always weird. He just hands you his hand.
Yeah. Inquisition, he has no threats in hand, but he has a spell skite. But like, I think it was all protection spells. Something. His hand is funky this game.
Jake has the coolest foils, I will say. He's always got cool ones. That spell skite's cool. I've never even seen that before.
It's the judge promo, I think.
I should become a judge just to get the promos.
It might not be a judge promo. It might be a Channel Fireball promo.
Whatever.
From whatever they're called.
All right. So Jake, considering a few lines there, opts for another Infector over an attack. I think that's probably correct. Yeah. Get in for 1 with nothing up. Especially if you can bolt his land, that feels pretty terrible.
Yeah, like, I think he has Blossoming Defense, Apostle's Blessing.
Yeah.
And some other pump spell. So, like, he's got a lot of protection, so I have to, like, play it slow, which sucks.
All right, 2 attackers coming in.
Just take it. That's always what it works. I can just take 4 Infect.
Yeah, I mean, as long as
we use that little teeny Infect counter, and you just can't see it.
They probably can.
There's a push, there's a Blossoming Defense.
Did you do it after damage?
Yeah.
God, you're such a...
Of course. When else would you cast it?
I don't know, dude. Why are you good? It's if they attack for any amount other than 10, you usually just like, okay, that's fine.
You're just fine with it. I think I can cast Collective Brutality, Escalate once. I think I discard an EE.
You do.
I kill a creature, and the EE can't hit the land.
He's hoping you drain him, but you saw the line.
And he has a Bladed Agent. I think so.
I mean, his hand's actually quite good against you right now.
Bladed Agent, Apostle's Blessing?
Yeah, assuming he got to keep the Apostle's Blessing, yes. All right, so there's going to get 1 Infect coming at you. Jake may have missed a point of life there. Let's see if he cheated you.
It doesn't matter.
He should be at 50. No, people in the comments are going to know this, and they're going to call his house and leave death threats. Oh, no, you got it. All right. Well, I don't know. All right. So you appear to be in the tank now. Oh, it's back to
I was just waiting. We were just waiting. The Pendlehaven.
Yeah.
Speeds up the clock. I think not at all.
5. 1, 2, 3.
It speeds it up.
It does speed it up. Takes a turn off, dude.
And then I draw
Abrupt Decay. Sure. There's actually a big question there of which one would you Pendlehaven the dude or the dude, because you can't Abrupt Decay the land, but you'd probably rather have the unblockable creature, so you
like something weird happens where I like play a creature at instant speed. Like
I think you always Pendlehaven the flyer there.
Against Jund, you might do the creature or the land.
I think you would rather so if you want them to kill something, they're going to kill the thing that has more power / toughness, more power.
Yeah,
and so you'd rather them kill the land. I think.
I don't know. I think the land's harder to interact with. I can't ping it down with Ren and 6 with Liliana.
I mean, gosh, this matchup's tough, huh?
Here's a Season Pyro. I discard, I think, 2 lands.
You do discard 2 lands.
I think I drew like 2 lands too.
I like all of your mirrored basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like worth nothing.
No, I know they look cool.
Okay. I'm like disappointed with their price. They look awesome.
They look great.
Like, mad about how much they cost.
I wish I paid more for them. Oh, he's Groundswell kills you, huh?
Yeah, he just gets
Look at him go. Jake picks up game 2.
On to game 3.
Wyatt's gonna crinkle some pins right as we started recording.
I saw them and I was like, have to touch
all those pins. So Wyatt leads with an Inquisition. You took his only threat?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god. He's got so many protection spells, but he just
doesn't matter.
That's literally it's 5 pump spells.
Yeah, I think he has 4 protection spells now, and like I think I just didn't worry about it. I think I have like Liliana in hand.
You took Scale Up because it goes +5.
Yeah.
Like it does the most.
I think I untap here, play Liliana.
Yeah.
And then just start plussing and minusing.
This is a nightmare scenario for him.
Yeah, Liliana is the worst or the best way to answer creatures from Infect.
Liliana onto an empty board is just like Infect can never get in front of it. It has no chance. It's because if he has a creature on 1 and like whatever, you wasted your time. But this Liliana onto an empty board is just he's never going to get out from under this. I don't know how this game ends, but I'm guessing that Liliana just crushes him for the rest of the time.
I think so. I think that's what happens. I think Liliana. I think there's like a couple turns where I don't do anything with her.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a card in my hand I don't want to keep.
Oh, he badly needs a.
I have Bolt in hand right now, which is why I wanted to discard the land.
Sure.
And I think I get stuck on 3 for a while.
That was dumb.
For holding Bolt.
Okay.
And I think I like never use the Bolt. I end up bolting him.
Do you have 1 Bolt in hand? Were you gonna mulligan to Oblivion?
No, I just like cast. I went land, Inquisition, land, Thoughtseize, and just
So I guess his best draw here at any point is Inkmoth Nexus. Because Liliana can't interact with it. But, like, I was thinking about creatures. I just don't know how you get off from under this if you're...
Thoughtseize, and then I just bolt him and then plus.
Okay.
Liliana's at 7.
Yeah. She is threatening an ultimate on this turn. I mean, he doesn't have anything you care about to ult. I think you don't need to ult until he has a, what's it called?
Yeah, there's a Spellskite, and... Oh, he's just changing how he tapped. Okay, I was like... I think I helped him out.
Friendly guy. All right, here goes a Wrenn 6. Oh, that's really good here.
Plus
I mean, he is threatening to kill a Planeswalker if he draws a pump spell.
I mean, I just minus him, he sacks it.
Oh, do you actually do that? Turns out he was empty-handed. I guess you can just answer the threats as he draws them. He literally does not have a target for that mutagen growth. It's too bad.
Right.
He cannot get it out of his hand.
Cannot pump one of my creatures.
Yeah, can't even take 2 life.
The Death Shadow mashups.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those boring...
I plus, get back a land, play a land, or just plus Liliana to discard the land. Like, it's just like...
Yeah. All right.
That? And then I bolt it or something, push it.
Push it real good. Yep. So this is another boring Jund game.
Yeah, this is just like Jund playing fair cards and like not really doing anything with it.
It's so stupid. Like your interaction is like I use Wrenn 6 to get a land, then I discard the land to Liliana, and it's like that's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But it's stupid. No one, God, it's dumb. All right. So it seems like you kind of got this sewn up.
Yeah. I think I closed this game out in like 12 turns.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Actually, it might be quicker. My Wrenn 6 is on 7. I think he ults next turn.
Sure. Well, I mean, Jake, like, Infect needs critical mass of cards. If you just, you know what I mean?
For some reason, I didn't minus Liliana there. I instead decided to minus Wrenn 6.
You minus Wrenn 6 and use the Collective Brutality, dude. You got him.
Yeah, but like I could have.
You could have done other things.
I think I could have won the game quicker.
Yeah,
I think that was my bad there.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, Jake's a trooper. We always say that.
Jake is a trooper.
Jake is a trooper for staying in the game, but your board presence is overwhelming. At the very, very fairest, it is bad. All right. Jake just keeps ripping lands, too. This deck plays 18, I would guess?
Yeah, I must. 18, 17, and I just like minus Wrenn 6.
Minus Wrenn 6, triple bolt, game's over. Thanks for watching.